All right, we are back, and I think I am streaming live in my personal page. We got our daddy daughter show for today. And of course, it's not complete without my background music, right? If you are watching live, please comment live. If you are watching on the replay, please comment replay. Well, I've got my special guest for today, my beautiful oldest daughter. Yes, if you are watching live, I want to know if you are watching live because I've got a special guest for today.
Hello.
And can you hear my background music?
Yes, I can hear it, but it's very faint.
Is it? Oh, I
Yes.
guess I gotta figure that out, right? Is it?
Yes.
Let me try it again. Do you hear this?
I hear it more clearly now.
It
You just
clearer
don't hear
or
it. You just don't hear it very loudly.
just like before,
Or at
right?
least I don't.
Well, I guess that's the technology. We either have to choose which is better or not, right? Well,
Yeah.
I hear some feedback, but hello, Ira. Hello, Kelsey. Thank you very much for watching. Appreciate you. Well, anyway, Anak, what's going on in your side of your room?
Um it's very bright in here, but the blinds are not even open.
Hmm.
But
How's school?
yeah. Uh actually we just started school like last Monday.
Hmm.
So
So,
we're doing online, my sisters and I, Akeisha, Isaiah, and me. We're all
hmm.
doing online. And well, lately I've been having some problems in all my stuff,
Hmm.
but I've learned to get over it because you tell me to get over my stuff
Uh-huh.
to find a
That's good.
solution.
There you go.
And well, in MDE we've been having to do online,
Tell
and
them what MDE is.
MDE is Monitor Distance Education.
Monitored distance education. Okay. What do you do there?
You do your schooling online.
Online. Oh, before we keep going, I see Mr. Juan Lu Lunaria. Mr. Juan Lu, thank you very much for watching. Hey, we gotta interview Mr. Juan Lu anak. You gotta interview him. He's actually a what do you call this? A puppeteer. What do you call that? Ventriloquist. We'll just say puppeteer because it's so hard to spell ventriloquist, right?
Ventriloquist.
Mr. Juan Lu, could you comment what how to spell ventriloquist? Well, anyway, anak, tell us what's going on in your side of your world.
Oh, well, I know there's a lot of stuff happening in the world right now, but in Alyssa's world right now, it's schooling. And well, lately we've been having to do online, and when you're doing online learning, it's more of a self-paced, self-motivation type thing. So you have to push yourself in order to pass or succeed in your class. And it's pretty easy to get an A, or at least if you read the text, obviously.
Mhm.
But like when you're doing online, you have to push yourself in class. And well, there's this one quote that I've been looking at lately, and it says, "Ambition is the path to success, but persistence is the vehicle you arrive in." And which is very true nowadays. Well, actually, all the time. Because if you want to start something or succeed in something, you have to have that persistence or strive or drive in your system in a way. And well, you have to, like, for example, if you want to get that job interview right, or if you want to get that A or that goal, you have to always have your A game in a way. You have to drive yourself to succeed and to do your best. But yeah. And well, you have to have a plan, obviously,
Mm-hmm.
but because if you fail to plan, you plan to fail.
Let me
That's
type
the
that down.
quote.
But what? That's if
If you
you.
fail to plan, you plan to fail. That's a quote, Daddy, you always say.
Did I? Do I? Okay, that's good.
Yes, you always say that.
Okay.
But then I told you that the other day.
Yeah. All right. Tell them the story that I was so upset and everything, and then
Oh, well, okay, so I was having some troubles with all my scheduling and my classes at some point. Like I wanted to be in honors classes. Honors classes is literally where it's like more advanced in a way compared to the regular classes you would take. And also I couldn't do band and daddy was kind of getting upset. So mommy and daddy were like having this argument between them. They're just like, no, she's fine. On the phone. And at some point, I just took mommy's phone and I was just like, Daddy, so what we're gonna do tonight, we're gonna be talking about my schedule. And what we're gonna do is do this and that. Because if you fail to plan, you plan to fail.
it's funny when your daughter uses your own quotes for yourself. I really got reminded. What you call it? Mic drop by my daughter.
But you have to have that plan in order to be successful in life. In order to have, because like if you may have that persistence or that drive or that ambition to want to be successful, but if you don't have your plan set, if you don't even plan your day even, you'll practically fail to be successful. But your plans, for example, me, I want to have a business after high school, after college. I want to be just like daddy, have his business this way. Daddy, just like daddy, to have a business like him. But you have to make sure that your plan in life is aligned with God's plan because God's plan may be completely different from what your plan is. An example is my mom. She wanted to be a nurse, but she just couldn't. She just didn't have enough time to do it, or like she wouldn't even like be able to because she found out that God's plan for her is to just be a mom, to be a mom for me, Akeisha, and Isaiah, and to be a wife for daddy, and to help us with all our daily stuff. I mean, my mom's plan was to be a nurse and to be able to nurse here at the US, but God said, no, you can't be a nurse because I want you to be a mom and guide your kids in life. Um, but if you don't know what your plan is, you have to seek God. Especially since it's Sunday today, seek God right now. Just give him a moment. Just ask him, God, can you help me with my plan? Help me with my business. Help me with my A's in class. Help me with my classes online or even in school. And will you just seek him because he'll tell you. I can say this to be true because one example was this school year, more like last school year, but it was this year, 2020, when during my AP World History, and I was just scared that I would fail the test that we would have because it's national. I mean, who doesn't want to pass their national test? And well, I was just so scared. So my mom told me to seek God and ask him to help you. And I asked him one day, God, please help me with my AP World History test because I don't know what to study for. I have units 1 to 6, and there's so many pages to read. I don't know what to read. but God told me what to read. It was something about religions and all that. And guess what? My test, my essay, it was about religion. And I was just like, "Oh, thank you, God." And on that day of my test, I actually asked God. I think it was like an hour before my test. I just had that time with him, and I asked him, "Can you please be with me during my test?" You can do the same with all your jobs or your business. You can go, "Oh Jesus, please help me with my starting my business," or you can ask him, "Help me with today's classes, today's day. God, please heal me. Please protect me from this virus, from COVID-19." And well, one verse that actually goes with this with you asking God and seek Him. Oh, ask method, ask, seek, knock. One verse goes in the Bible. It says Proverbs 3:5 through 6. Daddy, you should write this down. Trust in the Lord with all your heart, and lean not on your own understanding. In all your ways submit to Him, and He will make your path straight. So if you just ask God, if you just seek Him and not just think of your from what you think, you can just He's gonna make your path straight. He's gonna lead you to that path, to that plan that He wants you to do. He's gonna show you the way, and that's pretty much it. You just ask Him, and He'll show it to you, whether in the vision or through a friend, maybe, or through your parents or something like that. He'll show you. Just keep on asking Him and keep on striving and having that persistence to ask God. And it may take time, but He'll come up. He'll come and say, "Oh, here you go. Here's your plan."
Oh gosh, that is very powerful, Anak. Could you lower down your camera a little bit so your thing is
Yeah.
not cut? There you go. Yan. Well, I would just like to say hi, hello. Mr. Wanlu already spelled out the meaning of or the spelling of ventriloquist. Wrong spelling, wrong, right? And I would just like to give a shout out to Mr. Scott, to Hirsch, Tyler. Your mom is watching. Oh, be careful, whatever she's saying.
Uh-oh.
What did you say? Mr. Armand Ponce, Kobe, what's going on, Kobe and Hazel? Thank you for watching. And Mr. Wanlu, you know what, anak, Mr. Wanlu, he's really famous in the Philippines. He is actually like a national guy there. He's what do you call this? He's like the national ventriloquist there in the Philippines. So I really like what you said about the ask method. Ask, and you shall receive. Seek and you will find, and knock and it will be open to you. So whatever you're asking, ladies and gentlemen, whatever you're asking right now, are you asking a positive question or a negative question? So the quality of your question is very important. The quality of your question is very important. If you're asking a stupid question, guess what? You're gonna get a stupid answer, right? If you're asking an awesome good question, guess what? You're gonna get an awesome good question answer, right? And letter S, seek. What are you looking for? What are you looking for? There's this thing, what you call a reticular activating system. It's a part of your brain. Whatever you're focusing on gets magnified. So in therapy, we always make sure to provide a positive feedback. Or whenever we treat a patient, we always say, "You're doing good. You keep it up." Guess what? If I tell the patient, "Oh, you made a mistake again. You fell again. You can't do this right." Guess what? What will the patient focus on? They're gonna focus on the bad things. Same thing when you're a leader. Same thing when you're a boss or a leader in a company. You have to have a positive reinforcement in your clients or in your subordinates or your team. And same thing in the family. You got to make sure you're always focusing on the positive things. So seek. What are you seeking? And last but not least, letter K, knock. What kind of door are you trying to open? Are you opening up a good door, or are you opening up a bad door? So for those people who are watching live, please comment live. If you're watching on the replay, please comment replay. I still have these are all unscripted, ladies and gentlemen. We didn't talk about this. You know, my daughter and I were just like, hey, let's go ahead and do our show real quick. And I don't know what she's going to talk about. So yeah, what else can you share, Anak?
Uh, well, just love each other. Oh, and if you seek God's word, He's gonna He's gonna give you peace. He's gonna give you that love that you have, that you want, that all humans want. They all want love. He's gonna give you that peace and calmness in you. And if you just seek him, it just makes you feel good. It's nothing like what the world gives you. Like they give you money, they give you chaos or whatever else. But if you seek him, he just makes you feel loved because he loves you so much. He loves every one of us. He even knows us even before we were born, which is crazy. But if you just seek him, he will love you. You will feel loved. You will feel his peace. It's just great.
All right. Well, any last parting wisdom before we sign off, Anak?
Um, we love you.
All right. Okay, we'll go ahead and close the show. Oh,
I'm
before
gonna
we
close
close
the
the show,
show.
I'm just going to show this real quick, right? All right. So we'll be back after a few seconds. I want to just show this and practicing video stuff.
HelloNote is a truly therapist-friendly practice management solution with integrated EMR that will enhance workflow, efficiency, and patient care. HelloNote reduces error and allows you to spend more time with your patients. It comes integrated with billing. Claims are generated once a note is completed. You can bill with one click and a patient portal, which streamlines the patient intake process. Beautifully engineered and cloud-based for easy accessibility, the software works on all platforms. You can access patient records from anywhere. We also offer 24/7 support. HelloNote is the practice management solution that you're looking for.
All right. Ain't that
Ooh, ooh,
all right?
Daddy getting all up fancy over there.
Well, that's one of our sponsors, right? That's one of our sponsors. So that was supposed to be shown in the Alternative Healthcare Career channel. That's the system that I use for me to see our patients. But yeah. But anyway, before I let you go, always remember the word fast, FAST, ladies and gentlemen. Let me highlight my thing. FAST, letter F. Find friends that will push you to your next level because you are the average of the five people you hang out with. So who are you hang out with, ladies and gentlemen? Letter F, find friends. And of course, letter F is Facebook. Like our Facebook page, the more like, the better. And letter A, you got to learn how to take action. All this stuff that we're doing, it's not going to do me good. It's not going to do you good if you don't take action. So keep taking action, ladies and gentlemen, one day at a time, one step at a time. And letter S is shoot for the moon. Why? If you keep shooting for the moon, you're going to be missing it, and then you're going to be eventually landing with the stars. Right now, I keep shooting for the moon, and I missed it, and now I'm landing with a star with my beautiful daughter. If you see my beautiful daughter, say they go. She's very smart. She's very awesome. You know, she's just excellent. And of course, letter T. Letter T is time out. Teach it. Why? Because when you hear it, you forget. When you see it, you remember. But when you're actually teaching it, you're going to be understanding it more. So, speaking of teaching, we have our several classes that we teach. My daughter is going to be teaching some kids eventually soon. I want her to teach people on how to be a better student in her class. So that's my next challenge for her, is to teach people how to be a better student. Again, thank you very much. Anak, any last parting wisdom?
No.
No, you're good. Okay. All right. Again, thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. We wish you all the best. And we're going to be closing up. Again, thank you very much. We will see you around.
Bye.
I got to take that off, right?